So we all know that buying an internet router is one mistake that we cannot afford to make. That's why most of us do a lot of research online before we buy an internet router, but that is actually wrong. Buying a router just because of the videos you see online is one of the biggest mistakes you're going to make, because those people that are actually talking about the router, they are talking about the router based on their experience with the router, and you are not even living in the same area with those people. And for me, that was one of the biggest mistakes I made, because I was actually using the Airtel ODU, which was fine, it was fast, it was reliable, but just because I saw a lot of people complaining about the whole Airtel ODU, some people even went as far as breaking their Airtel router, and people were saying the whole thing is bad, it's rubbish, it's not reliable. And just because of some of those videos I saw online, I went and bought the MTN 5G router. And after buying the MTN 5G router, I was excited. It came with about 100 gigs, but to do the subscription, it was about 40,000 naira for the unlimited plan. And I wanted to do it, but I decided to try the 100 gig data that it came with first. And while I was using it, I figured out that my Airtel ODU was way faster than the MTN 5G router. Like, it was so slow, it was so frustrating, and the whole thing was very annoying, because the MTN router cost even way more than the Airtel ODU. The MTN router cost about 80,000 naira. That was where I bought it, and it was very annoying because I spent that amount of money and I wasn't even getting good internet. And one of the reasons I bought it was because I wanted to start streaming, and it wasn't really giving me what I wanted. That was how I went back to using my Airtel ODU. And the funny thing is, the Airtel ODU was actually perfect. Like, I could download with it, I could stream with it, I could watch Netflix, and it was perfect for me. And just because of the videos I saw online about like how bad the Airtel ODU is, I went to get the MTN router, which was a big financial mistake I made. And one thing you need to understand before buying an internet router is what network is actually good in your environment. For example, if you stay in an area where the MTN network is very strong and stable, that is when you can go for the MTN 5G router. And if you stay in an environment where the Airtel network is very good and stable, or is even better than the MTN network, go for the Airtel router there, because your environment is what determines how fast your internet will be. A lot of people can say the MTN router is better than the Airtel ODU, and it might be true in some cases, but for me, the Airtel ODU is better for me than any other internet networks I've even used, because I've used the Airtel 5G router, I've used the Airtel ODU, I've used the MTN router, I've used the MTN MiFi also. And among all these internet routers I've used, or internet stuff I've used, the Airtel ODU is one of the best internet devices I've used, and is even affordable. It's about 25,000 naira for the unlimited plan. And a lot of people will say, get the Fiber X, get the Fiber X. Fiber X is fast. It might be fast, but it's not in every, it might not be in your area. Like for me, I do not have the Fiber X where I live, so I can't even get it to try it out. So one thing you need to consider is, before going to buy any router, don't make any mistake by listening to what people are saying online. Check your area. Use the whole maybe internetspeed.com to check which router or which network is better in your area. That is how you can get the best internet router for you. Don't go and buy any router based on what people are actually seeing online. And I just recently saw that MTN has kind of put out their own ODU, which it looks nice. They say it cost about 30,000 naira. Then you pay 3,000 naira for the installer to come and install it in your house. I've not been able to try it, but I think maybe I'll try that soon to see if it's faster and more stable than my Airtel ODU. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll be putting out more contents about tech and some of the mistakes that you shouldn't make. And if you like this video, please follow the page, subscribe, and see you on the next video. Thank you so much.